Hello, welcome to another UKEDC video review. Today I'm going to be kind of reviewing everything I carry on me when I go out and about for a walk on Dartmoor or any other place I decide to go. Basically, I've always got my keys on me. This is my EDC. Every single day I've always got this on me. Got a little SAP manager knife on there, a very, very small flashlight, a couple of house keys and a car for my car keys, which is just a boring old Ford Focus. I've also got a Vespa motorbike as well, so I sometimes switch the keys out. I always keep these secured to my belt loops when I'm out and about by means of a paracord lanyard. Basically just clips on there like so, and then that will just clip onto my belt loop so I don't lose my keys. If they do fall out, it doesn't matter, they'll just be dangling there. Plus I've also got about 7 or 8 feet of paracord there. I'll weave this myself. If you have a look on YouTube, you can learn how to do these kind of things in half an hour. They take you, I don't know, 15 minutes to knock up when you get the hang of them. So always a nice touch. And it's nice to give presents as well when you first meet people. My main blade, which I carry when I go out, is an Enzo 01. This was made by a maker, which I got from British Blades. I forgot his name. I don't go on British Blades anymore, so I can't do the backtracking. Lovely sharp blade. This is like a razor. The guy who sold me this, he polished this up and it is amazingly sharp. Ideal size for bushcraft, fits in your hand lovely. It's a bit wide, which I didn't like at first, but now I've got used to it to get a real good grip. Don't know what this wood is, but it is very, very, very grippy. Nice black scales on there and a full tang blade. That'll do any job you need to do out in the wild. I make the sheath. I'm a budding sheath maker. It's the first one I made. Obviously the stitching's out a little bit. It's not too clever, but it does the job and it fits the knife rather nicely. And I have it so that it sticks out a little bit at the top, so when it's dangling from the belt I can use 2 fingers to pull it out. So it comes out nice and easily and goes in nice and easily. So that's my main blade. I don't always carry that. If I'm just going for a short walk, I'll just use my backup blade, but that's a nice one to carry on me as well. It's a lovely knife. That's going to cost you about 100 quid for that little setup there, but it's quality. What I always keep in my pocket when I go out now is I always keep my Tops Tibo and my Polymath mini survival tin and fire steel lanyard. Can't rate these guys high enough. First of all, this little gear, I've done a review on these already, which I'll put a link to in the description. Can't rate these guys highly enough. God knows what they're going to come out with next, but I'm sure it's going to be as brilliant and useful as everything else they make. This I always keep in my pocket as well. This is a Tops Tibo. This was designed by a guy called Brian Griffin, who lives in Chattanooga in the USA. He's if you watch his kind of Alaska programs, he's a guy like that. He's a real badass, and he's been designing knives for years. He writes for one of the wilderness magazines in the US. I think it's the kind of guy we'd all like to meet and have a chat with. He seems like a really nice bloke as well. He's a friend on Facebook. He designed this knife to be a neck knife, so it dangle off your knife with these 2 lanyard hoses. I don't actually like neck knives myself. I find they get in the way. I always keep this in my cargo pocket of my trousers when I'm out about, along with my Polymath gear. This is the last ditch attempt of, just in case I become separated from my bag, which is what he designed it for. A small, inconspicuous knife which is man enough to do the job and be a backup blade should you lose everything else. About 2.5 inches long on the blade. It's got a nice bit of jimping on the top there, so you get a nice grip on it. It was skeletonized, but I put some paracord around there just to give it a bit more comfortable grip, and of course you've got the paracord if you need it. Being skeletonized, you can also turn it into a spear point as well just by lashing it with the paracord. To be truthful, I normally use this knife when I go out and about and leave the main thing at home. This does everything I need it to do. Again, that's going to cost you 50 quid. $50 if from the US, obviously with pound to dollar exchange rate doesn't exist when we're buying things from your country, unfortunately, because we get things a lot cheaper. But anyway, that is a belting knife. I've done a video on this last time I was on the moor, only a quick one, just to give you a bit more of an insight, which I'll tag on the end of this little mini review. I've also blogged about this before, but I think it deserves a second mention because it is that good. Something else I keep in my pocket as well is another product from Polymath, which is the fire starting kit. Obviously fire is the most important thing you need when you're outside, especially if it's cold. This one, as I've shown you in another video, which is on my channel, I'll put a link to it as well. This will get you a fire started, easy peasy. This is another Polymath product. My wife keeps this in her pocket. This is a mini survival kit as well, so between us, if we do use our bags, we've got 2 little survival kits, keep us going, help us through. Something I bought recently, which I'm going to have a play with as well, is this little Hobo Fishing Kit. bit of line on there. It's all hand carved by a guy. I got it from one of the groups on Facebook I'm a member of, and a little storage area there for some hooks and weights and what have you. I've only put a couple of things in there. I'll do a full review on that one probably. You can pick these up for, I paid 12 quid, 14 quid, something like that for it. I'll put the paracord handle on there, but I might do a couple of videos on that, so I do a lot of fishing and just see what I can catch with that. Be a laugh. Something I've bought recently, which I will do a review on. I kind of wanted an axe or a hatchet, but I didn't like the size of it, so I kind of got myself one of these. This is a Becker BK2, made by K-Bar. This is a bit of a monster. This is not for bushcraft. This is for chopping the shit out of things, basically. It comes with two different sheaths. You can get a belt sheath, but I just throw it in the back with this little. Is it Kydex? I think it's more plastic than Kydex, but it's a big old blade. There's my hand for comparison there. That's got to be what, 5 inches, I reckon. Probably a good 5 inches, maybe 6. Probably a good 10-inch knife there. I just want that for chopping. I've only used it once. I've been up the moors recently because of the weather and had man flu as well, hence the lack of updated videos. But a good chopper. That's basically what I got it for. Chopping down saplings and taking off the edges of brush and what have you. That's going to be a bit of a beast. Looking forward to using that a bit more. Maybe make an account with that. Hopefully plan on doing a few outdoors out-nighters next year with a couple of friends of mine. So I might see if I can do some decent bushcraft videos for you. Okay, I'm going to tag on to the Tops Tibo mini review now. What I'll do is I will link to all these products where you can buy them from. Also I'll link to Polymath again because they've got some great little products as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and please leave me a comment. The result of this video is people asking me what I carry because they kind of had a brief glimpse of the Tops Tibo while I was doing reviews on the Polymath gear. And I think someone saw this just out of the corner of one of the videos I made earlier. So if you want to see any reviews on anything you think I might have, I've got a lot of gear, I'll happily do that. If you're a supplier or a contractor or a dealer or want me to review something yours, I'll happily do that as well. Please contact me in any way you can. I've got Facebook pages. I also have my blog. You can contact me there, my Twitter account, etc. So enjoy the video. I'll say goodbye now and I'll catch you with another video soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Hello, welcome to another UKEDC video. Today I'm going to be re-reviewing this little neck knife. It's a knife designed by Brian Griffin and it's made in America from the Tops range and it's called the Tibo. It's a knife that Brian designed himself after many years of research. Designed some neck knife. I don't particularly like neck knives myself. It comes with a nice Kydex sheath. And I've wrapped it comes in a skeletonized handle, but I wrap this in paracord just for a better grip, and of course you've got some paracord. It's a nice little knife this. I put it in my pocket with a couple of other bits of kit I always keep in my pocket, purely for survival reasons. These are both products available from Polymath. One's a survival knife lanyard and one's a little survival tin with a ranger band. The good thing about the fire steel survival knife lanyard is, as well as being a fire steel, which I won't demonstrate because I don't want to ruin the coating, we've also got a ceramic on there for touching up the braid, which is quite a useful little thing. So I'll keep them on there piggyback. I'll put a photo on there. Nice little knife, as you can see. Makes easy work of a couple of bits of stick I found. You can actually make feather sticks with it as well. Look back at it. You can make feather sticks with it quite easily. And the way you're doing it shortly, you can kind of get the picture. So when I'm out and about and dark, all my favourite places, just do a little bit of a demo of putting a stick on there, put a point on it. See, no time at all, straight through there. So I'll keep this one in my pocket with all this little bit of survival gear. And I'll piggyback it on now. I'll just show you how to do that quickly. It'll take you 2 seconds. So that goes on there like that. Use the ranger band to secure it to the sheath. And then I put that in there. So basically that's my little backup survival kit which I keep in my pocket. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've kept it short and sweet. I don't want to bore you and raffle on too long for ages. This knife costs you, it's not a cheap knife, but you're paying for quality. Around about 40-45 quid in the UK, and of course you can buy them directly from the USA. I'll put a couple of links up of where you can buy them, and I know Brian's actually working on another knife at the moment which is going to prove to be a bit of a monster. It's going to be a bushcraft knife that he's designed after 40 years in the making, so I can't wait to see that one as well. Thanks very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll welcome any comments. Thank you very much. Goodbye.